This week, the hottest topic in the industry has been the Hong Kong Web 3.0 Festival. Hong Kong is actively promoting Web 3.0, led by Chen Delin as the president of the association. And the Hong Kong government has announced the establishment of the Web 3.0 Association, aiming to promote the development of the Web 3.0 ecosystem in Hong Kong and attract more blockchain and cryptocurrency companies to develop in the city. With strong support from the government, Hong Kong is poised to become a global hub for blockchain and cryptocurrency. In the future, Web 3.0 is expected to create new opportunities and transform business models, bringing new development opportunities to Hong Kong. Web3 Weekly News Digest will go over trendings this week. The market was particularly busy and active this week. DTC traded sideways from $28,000 last week, then powered up to break $30,000 on the 10th, with the highest reaching $30,790. The most anticipated event of the week was undoubtedly the long-awaited Shanghai Parade. ETH fell slightly from $1,900 last week to $1,800, but started to show signs of recovery on the day before the Shanghai Parade. After the successful completion of the upgrade, ETH skyrocketed all the way up to $2,110. According to Beacon Cha.in, the staked ETH has continued to rise in the past week and intersected with the number of validators on the 13th, indicating that the increase in staked ETH has exceeded the increase in the number of validators entering, and the amount of ETH staked by entering validators has also increased. This reflects people's confidence in ETH. It is difficult to predict the trend in the next week or short term, but in the long run, it is highly likely to be a steady rise. We have already seen the industry being ignited, not just in terms of market price fluctuations, but also in the slow development of infrastructure and applications in various sectors. It is like the bustling scene of building foundations for a prosperous era, and we can almost see the future of towering skyscrapers rising from the ground. Regarding stablecoins, some people are happy while others are worried. In the past week, USDC issued a total of $600 million and redeemed $2.5 billion of USDC, reducing its circulation by about $1.9 billion. On the other hand, Paolo Ardono, the CTO of Tether, tweeted that the profit of USDT in the first quarter of this year has exceeded $700 million. Recently, there has been a proposal in Hong Kong to issue a digital HKD stablecoin and bring HKD into the Web 3.0 market. If this can be implemented, and coupled with a series of recent Web 3 favorable policies in Hong Kong, more and more projects will be attracted, and the ecosystem will gradually grow. In addition, with recent US regulatory actions, inflation, and interest rate hikes, the future of the HKD stablecoin may potentially compete with USD-pegged stablecoins. But this is uncertain. From the A16Z 2023 Crypto Report, the blockchain industry is developing rapidly with strong momentum, and there are constant technological innovations and new applications emerging. However, the outside world seems to be overly concerned with the short-term fluctuations in market prices. The latest report shows that despite price fluctuations, the number of blockchain users, transaction volume, developer numbers, and DeFi and NFT activities are all steadily increasing. This indicates a good foundation and the market is undervalued. Policymakers should focus on the overall trend of industrial development and take encouraging and guiding measures. The US SEC Advisory Committee is also urging the SEC to continue to strengthen its cryptocurrency law enforcement actions, stating that almost all tokens are securities. So the report also indicates that the US is slowly losing its dominant position in this technological revolution. Wise policies and regulations will promote the vigorous development of innovation, benefiting the economy and society. Other regions are now seizing this important economic opportunity and competitive advantage, as seen in the recent hot market in Hong Kong. To significant progress in blockchain scalability and zero-knowledge proof technology makes wider usage possible. These technologies were previously thought to be almost impossible to achieve, but they have matured and are now widely used. They bring higher transaction throughput and lower fees to blockchain, while protecting user privacy. This will encourage developers to build more complex applications to meet the users' needs for performance and functionality. In summary, despite the short-term fluctuations in market prices, the overall fundamentals of the blockchain industry are improving. Technological progress and increased practical applications both show that this industry is rapidly rising with opportunities everywhere. Policymakers should encourage and guide this direction, and enterprises and investors should not be misled by short-term fluctuations, but should closely monitor and seize opportunities. The entire industry is worth wider and persistent attention and research, as it may have far-reaching effects on the future. Recently, the hottest event of the week was the Hong Kong Web3 Festival. Hong Kong is actively positioning itself for Web 3.0, with Dorian Chan as the president of the association leading the development. The Hong Kong government has announced the establishment of the Web 3.0 Association, aimed at promoting the development of the Web 3.0 ecosystem in Hong Kong and attracting more blockchain and cryptocurrency companies to develop in Hong Kong. Former HKMA Chief Executive Norman Chan will serve as the president of the Hong Kong Web 3.0 Association, leading the development of the Web 3.0 industry in Hong Kong. Hong Kong Chief Executive John Lee said that the momentum of Web 3.0 technology is strong, and Hong Kong has the opportunity to become a leader in this wave of innovation. The government will invest HKD 50 million to accelerate the development of the Web 3.0 ecosystem in cyberport, and hopes to further enhance Hong Kong's technological strength. Some have suggested issuing a digital Hong Kong dollar stablecoin, in hopes of making Hong Kong the first region to issue a government-backed stablecoin, enhancing currency stability and avoiding bankruptcy, and bringing the Hong Kong dollar into the Web 3.0 market. In addition to the Web 3.0 Association, Hong Kong has also established the Web3 Hub Fund. Financial Secretary Paul Chen will serve as the chairman, and the management committee will be composed of experts in fintech, blockchain, and cryptocurrency. The fund will work with Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks and the Innovation and Technology Bureau to provide one-stop services for overseas Web 3.0 companies. Currently, Web 3.0 projects from the United States, Europe, and Singapore have applied to join. Carrie Lam stated at the 2023 Digital Economy Summit that the government will invest HKD 700 million in developing the digital economy, and HKD 90 million will be used to launch international initiatives to promote the virtual asset industry. She emphasized the huge potential of Web 3.0 technology, which will represent the third generation of the Internet. By establishing the association and fund, Hong Kong is actively positioning itself for the Web 3.0 industry. The government's strong support will help Hong Kong become a global center for blockchain and cryptocurrency. In the future, Web 3.0 will bring new development opportunities to Hong Kong by changing business models and creating new opportunities. With Hong Kong's open embrace of the cryptocurrency industry and its focus on this direction, coupled with the strict regulation in the United States, more projects will develop in a cryptocurrency-friendly environment, which will greatly benefit the economy. The future of this step is promising.